Hi everyone, this is Cherry Enchantress with Pixie Dust Tarot, and this is your daily dust for Thursday, September 29th. If you're watching in real time, if you're watching at any other time, that's fine too, because it can be a timeless reading for whenever you stumble upon it. I've been doing a little Halloween theme type series and I'm gonna try to do it all the way to Halloween if you're watching in real time. Also, I apologize if you are one of those people who watch every single day daily. For some reason I've been forgetting to like post. Well, I make the video and then I don't post it, or I don't switch it to public or something like that. Anyway, a little bit of retrograde wobbles here and there, but I hope you still enjoy it and you still get meaning out of it. And if you are just one of those people who stumble upon this whenever whenever it pops up in your feed, then maybe it's meant to be. Those timings kind of come out at a specific time sometimes. I said time a lot. Anyway, let's get to the reading. So we're using the Santa Muerte tarot. It's really cool. I like this deck a lot. It's kind of romantic, I think, and I'm just kind of into skeletons. I like skeletons. Alright, well, I am Scorpio, so there you go. This book, look at that. I love the artwork. Okay, let's give it a good shuffle. Look at that backing is neat. It's a little bit stiff. I used to, when I stored my decks, I used to store them always in order, but now I don't anymore, just so they're ready to go with a few shuffles. I don't want them to come out too, like, successively, progressively. All right, let's see what we've got. We've got the King of Pentacles. Wow, this is like winning the jackpot, I think. Look at him too. He's really nice. I like him. I've had a crush on all the King of Pentacles in many decks out there, but this is a really good King of Pentacles. He's a provider. And you have the Queen of Wands. This could be, so you decide which one's you. There's a masculine energy and a feminine energy, but they could both be you. And the Queen of Wands could represent fun-loving, outgoing, enthusiastic, courageous. So they both could be you, or they both could be somebody coming through. And you have the High Priestess. Ooh, this is a great reading. So definitely, this is a really, really exciting love match, I think, too. If you're connecting with somebody else, and also if you're connecting with parts of you within yourself that you love. Let's zoom on in a little bit. So the King of Pentacles is a rational person. He's very mature. He's wise. Through his intelligence, he's accumulated, he's prospered, he's gained, he has riches, he's got material goods, and he brings it with him. His earnings, his rationality, his certainty, and there could be a slight leaning to materialism, but overall I think this is a person who is really, really good with money and also generous, and will also help you, provide for you, and or sponsor you, or put some money into a project of yours or something like that. So one of the fun things about this deck is there is advice from the dead. And I think we can think of the dead as our ancestors, and I recommend highly making a lovely altar of photos to your ancestors on Halloween nights and lighting some candles for them and paying homage to family. If you don't have photos, just a little homage of any type, write some names down, or say some prayers or some kind of ritual, because they really like that. And their advice here is help someone who needs it and who asks for support as you can. And your reward will arrive in another form, but it will enrich you like greatly. It will give you amazing, it's like the tenfold law. You will be rewarded for those acts of kindness. And this could be somebody coming through giving you an act of kindness. So the Queen of Wands represents a person who's very dynamic and energetic, and she is really headed for success. She's very capable of optimal and generous advice. She's generous too, so this could be the one and the same type of person. This very vivacious, vibrant person, full of energy, who's got some money to share, or maybe it's you, and. But her experience will also bring protection, self-assurance, professionalism. Um, she is like, she's very creative. She is an authority, and the only like little side thing here, sometimes she can be a little bit like too much her will, my way or the highway kind of thing. But I think overall, like, she's open-minded enough to see that it can't always be that way, but she does have sort of and it's kind of hard to resist this person because she's so enthusiastic. You're like, yeah, whatever, that sounds good to me, we'll do it your way. And generally, I think in this case too, it's like her ideas will gel with you, or your ideas will gel with somebody else. Like, so whoever's watching this, I feel like two energies sometimes, or two parts of a person. And so the advice from the dead is saying to concentrate your energies on the fundamental things in order to realize your projects, economizing and cutting off anything superfluous. So yes, be efficient, be compartmentalize things, make outlines, and make lists and things like that. Whatever you like to do to help you stay on track. I like to write lists sometimes. I haven't done that in a while, but check off things. That really did keep me. That's a good idea. I need to do that again. It really did keep me on focus, But now I have sort of a routine, so it's because it's a routine, I don't have to like check myself as much. But I feel like maybe, when you add things or take things away from your routine, sometimes it is time to update that to-do list. And also pat yourself on the back when you've accomplished things that are on your to-do list. Okay, I'm going to pick up my cat because she wants to jump up here. All right, so all high priestesses need their familiars, right, Pumpkin? So the high priestess represents your wisdom, and it's also your commitment. And through all the studying, all the modes of meditation and learning that you've been going through, it never ends, right? There's still more to learn, still more to do. When things pop up in your, wherever they pop up, you could be in a bookstore, a library, or in some kind of feed information. Be discerning, but there's a lot of information out there that's coming to you in a physical form, and then there's also the downloads from spirit. So just keep studying, evaluating. You have sort of this ability to manage things, and you have the ability to consult and get close to people where they trust you. And you are, definitely there's this feminine energy here, and it's maternal and mature. There could be times where you might be going through little waiting periods, or where you might take a little time out. But there is a lot that you're learning and gaining through these moments. And also secrets come out, your own personal secrets. things that you learn about yourself, your shadow sides, and people always want to divulge their secrets to you, which is kind of a comfort to them that you can be trusted. So I feel like this might be a day where you kind of just feeling really good about yourself, and somebody's coming to you for advice, or you are learning something new, and you're turning into this person who is giving advice and counseling to others. So that's something that's coming out a lot, I think. There's definitely a high priestess energy. There's definitely this wisdom, this higher knowledge energy coming from you. But it's almost like with the Queen of Wands, it never ends. It's like you always have an enthusiasm about learning something new. You're never really at the top of your knowledge. You're always growing into the next thing, and that's really exciting, and people really admire that. So you could be connecting with somebody who just thinks you're the bee's knees. They're like, here, have all my money. I love you. Yes, I want to support you. I want to give you everything. Or it could be the other way around, where you're like, meet somebody who is nice and stable and sturdy, and you want to show them that life is full of adventure and something more, something magical too. And maybe you're just the perfect match for each other. Or maybe these are just all three parts of yourself. Like you're just an incredible person and have a lot to give, a wealth of knowledge and enthusiasm and creativity, and maybe sometimes even a little financial support to people who need it. So do that when you can, okay? And I hope you like that. Faith, just a pixie dust.